Next tonight, 2 men and now a woman have been indicted, accused of killing a mother in front of her 2 children. Danielle Crotacci was shot and killed in the town of Tonawanda in August of 2019. Today, District Attorney John Flynn shared some horrific new details of that night. A word of warning, if you do have kids in the room right now, some of the information that we are about to share with you is very disturbing. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Reilly tells us more about the deadly home invasion, robbery, murder.
We have, in fact, been working on this case every day since this happened.
Amherst, Buffalo, and Tonawanda police hope they have solved 2 separate murder cases that involve some of the same alleged killers. And it's believed that a Buffalo woman, 28-year-old Cherie Bailey, was the ringleader for both because she wanted to rob the victims of their recently obtained legal settlements.
There was a lot of pressure put on our detectives, on the whole police department to get this case solved.
The first case involved the early morning home invasion and killing of 31-year-old Danielle Crotacci inside a town of Tonawanda residence on August 27, 2019. Cherie Bailey, Ernest Green Jr., and Daniel Rodriguez are now charged with second-degree murder.
Victim was shot in the back of her head, execution style.
Green and Rodriguez are also charged with attempted murder because investigators say they dragged Crotacci's 2 daughters, ages 8 and 11, into a living room and shot them both twice in the torso.
How do you shoot 2 kids?
The girls played dead before the older girl ran to neighbors for help.
When the perpetrators left, the 11-year-old got up and went to the front window of the residence and put her bloody handprints on the window to look out and see if they were gone.
When police arrived, they found a heartbreaking sight.
The 8-year-old was on the floor, cuddled up next to her mother.
1 month later, in September 2019, District Attorney John Flynn said Bailey, Green, and a third person, Wayne Robbins, then went to a home on Merrimack Street in Buffalo, where they shot to death Bethany Malloy and Shaquille St. John in the course of a robbery.
Again, shot in the back of the head, execution style.
Flynn said Cherie Bailey knew both Crotacci and Malloy were getting legal settlements because the victims had shared the information. Because 2 people were killed in the Merrimack Street shootings, Bailey, Green, and Robbins are now charged with first-degree murder, meaning if convicted, they could face life in prison without parole. Ed Reilly, 7 Eyewitness News.
Difficult story. The man who